Zoey danced slyly on the wooden pier, steps in rhythm with the rolling waves. A metal hook shot upward from below, caught her waist strap and yanked her off the edge. Jinu rose sharply from the swirling foam, dragged her downward through the hidden cave. Steel plates slammed tight, sealing every exit. Zoey trapped deep where no one heard her voice. Rumi saw water break near the planks, dove in quickly through the rising swirl. Bubbles traced pathways through the shifting blue, pulling her straight toward the sinking cave. She swam through the dark, past the rocks, searching fast to find where Zoey was held. Jinu struck forward, driving Rumi to the wall. Then through again, past the reef, Rumi twisted from his hold and forced his grip to break apart, diving hard to reach the metal gate ahead. Currents trembled through the hollow stone, cold light flickered through the narrow cracks. Rumi kept pushing through the drifting haze, hearing Zoey faintly from the deep. Rumi found leverage with the rusted bar, forced the lock open with a heavy pull. Zoey swam outward, shaking from the shock. Jinu lunged quickly, reaching for her hand. Rumi pulled Zoey back into her hold, both pushed fiercely, knocking Jinu down. Water burst upward as he hit the ridge, giving them seconds to escape the cave. They swam to the light, past the tide, holding tight as moonlit currents lifted air, broke clear when both emerged from shadows. Then up again to the shore, Zoey gripped Rumi as the glowing stage lights raised behind the waves. To step forward, ready for the night. Spotlight shimmered through the ocean mist, crowds turn cheering as the music grows. Zoey breathed deeper, letting fear fall back, standing steady by Rumi's side. Rumi and Zoey walked across the stage, salt water shining through their loosened hair. Both faced forward as the first beat dropped, bound in rhythm, stronger than before. Zoey adjusted fabrics in the glass-lit room, soft lights flickered on the mirrored walls. Jinu stepped silently behind the draped screen, pulled her backward with a hand across her mouth. He dragged her downward through the service lift, locked her tightly in a dusty chair. Cameras looked off in the empty guard post. Jinu demanded codes to open every vault. Rumi found Zoey's head sitting near the stairs, mirror sensed trouble in the echoing hall. Both rushed quickly toward the basement floor, tracing each clang that rang through metal pipes. They ran past the lights, down the ramp, searching fast to find where Zoey was held. Shadows sleeping now. Mirror spun fast, knocking him aside, sending Jinu crashing toward the wall. Rumi untied Zoey from the tangled ropes. Mirror held Jinu pinned against the tiles. Footsteps echoed from the stairs above. All three moved quickly toward the exit gate. They rose up the steps, past the beams, holding tight as brighter hallways opened. Warm lights glowed while every doorway widened. Then out again to the court. Zoey leaned on Mirror as the gold-lit terror spread ahead. Lanterns shimmered through the quiet yard. Soft wind brushed gently across their backs. Zoey breathed slowly, letting fear unwind, holding closer to the friends beside her. Mirror kept Zoey steady at her side. Rumi linked hands, guiding both outside. All three walked forward where the night shone warm, bound together, stronger than before. Rumi and her mirror swam between the reefs, laughing softly as the currents rolled. Then a massive fishing net dropped down, caught Mirror tightly and pulled her up fast. Waves crashed loudly when the ship rose near. Jinu hauled Mirror onto the creaking deck. He tied her hands as she struggled to breathe, dragged her backward towards the pirate hold. Rumi heard Mirror's cry cut through the deep, followed rising bubbles to the sky. Currents stretched wildly in a spiral path, pulling her upward toward the ship. She swam up through foam, past the surge, searching out to find where Mirror was held, throwing waves across the deck as we trembled. Then up again through the spray, reaching Mirror while the pirate was still steady aim, knocking Jinu back before his blade struck her. Wind tore loudly over creaking boards. Water crashed sideways along the hull. Rumi kept fighting through the shifting foam, calling Mirror's name above the storm. Jinu stepped forward with a tightened grip. Rumi cut through ropes with a sweeping tail. Mirror leaned weakly on a steady hold. Both turned quickly towards the rising edge. Waves rose higher, pulling at their fins. Sunlight flickered through the rolling spray. Rumi led Mirror to the jumping point, diving together toward the